Good morning, headmaster, staff, newly appointed prefect team, and boys. To start off, I'd like to extend my congratulations to the prefect group of 2026. This is a huge achievement and speaks volumes about your character and your commitment to the school over the last 4 years. I know that myself, alongside Deputy Head Prefect Matthias Thompson, and Senior Prefects Rupert Glaitzer and Xavier Clark, are extremely excited to work with you all and lead the school with pride. You have all earned this role, but what matters now is how you carry it. Lead with humility, set the standard every day, and remember that your actions will always speak louder than the badge. I'd like to acknowledge our headmaster, teachers, and support staff for the standards you uphold, the time you give, and the guidance you provide. The strength and culture of the school is built on your leadership and commitment to us. The start of a new year always brings a sense of expectation. New classes, new challenges, new opportunities. But more than that, it brings a question that every one of us needs to ask ourselves. What am I going to make of this year? I ask that you do really think about this question and think about what you can do differently this year to maximize your potential. What can you do to be a contributing grammar boy? What can you do to get the most out of 2026? At Grammar, we talk a lot about excellence, whether it be academic, sporting, or cultural. But excellence doesn't happen by accident. It comes from setting clear goals, committing to them, and having the discipline to follow through when things get hard. If you haven't already, I challenge you to set clear goals for this year, no matter how big or how small. Whether it's achieving a certain standard in your exams, or making a sports team, or simply stepping outside of your comfort zone to make new friends. Having something to work towards gives direction and purpose. If I've learned anything over my 4 years here at Grammar, it's that this school rewards hard work. Like in most things in life, you get out of it what you are prepared to put into it. And there's no doubt at times it can be challenging, and the pressure is high. I've been fortunate enough to be a member of the First 15 rugby team over the last 2 years here at Grammar. A team that teaches you that pressure is a privilege. During these times of high pressure, I've realized that it reveals two kinds of people: those who let it limit them, and those who use it to rise to the occasion. What person will you be? Whether it's exams, performances, matches, or expectations, pressure is part of life at Grammar. But there is always a choice with how much effort and hard work you are prepared to put in. This lesson applies whether you are wearing a rugby jersey, wielding a hockey stick, or simply wearing a school uniform. What defines us as a school isn't how hard we perform when things are easy, but how we respond when they are hard. In Belonging, Owen Eastwood explains that strong groups perform best when individuals understand where they come from and the responsibility they carry for each other. Belonging is not passive. It's earned through contributions, standards, and shared values. At Grammar, belonging means understanding that you are part of something far bigger than yourself, a tradition built by generations before us, and a culture that depends on how we act today. When we hold ourselves and each other accountable to high standards, we create an environment where people feel supported, accountable, and able to perform. To my 7th form cohort, I entrust that you will make the most of your last year at Grammar and be the example. Although it is our last year, it is not time to slow down, but rather speed up and continue learning and growing. So finish strong, and make sure you have no regrets about your final year when you walk through those gates for the last time. So to finish, remember this: excellence comes from effort. Pressure is a chance to rise, not something to avoid. And belonging is earned through contribution, standards, and service. If we commit to these things, we strengthen not only ourselves, but the culture of the school. So stand tall, be proud, be united, and let your actions reflect what it means to be a Grammar man. I look forward to seeing what we can achieve in 2026. Per Angusta, ad Augusta.